hated English, but now I speak fluently and earn a lot of money. My name is Isabella Rodriguez, and I'm from Madrid, Spain. I want to tell you a story about how I went from hating English to speaking it fluently. When I was in school, I hated English. My English teacher always compared me to the best students. She would say, "Look at Maria. She is so good at English. Why can't you be like her?" I felt terrible. I was shy, and I did not understand anything in the English lessons. The words were hard to pronounce. The grammar felt impossible. I didn't understand why I had to learn it. I thought, why should I care about English? I'm never going to use it. One day, something really embarrassing happened. I wore a t-shirt with the words, "Kiss me," printed on it. I didn't know what it meant. I just thought it looked cool. While walking to the store, a lady stopped me and asked, "Do you know what's written on your shirt?" I froze. My face turned red. I shook my head and said, "No." She smiled and said, "You should look it up." When I got home, I opened my phone, used a translator, and saw the meaning. I was so embarrassed. After that, I decided never to wear anything with English words on it again. By the time I finished school, I had made up my mind. No more English. I was going to become a French teacher instead. I loved Paris, and I dreamed of living there someday. But life had other plans. So, I entered the university to study French. But something surprising happened. My program was not just about French. It was about English and German too. I thought I was going to study French. Instead, I ended up in a program for English and German linguistics. Can you imagine? I was shocked and even angry at first. I tried to switch classes, but it was impossible. So, I had no choice but to study English. At first, it was very hard. I didn't understand anything in the lessons. The teachers spoke too fast, and I felt lost. Some of my classmates spoke English very well. I felt like the worst student. But I didn't want to stay the worst. Back in school, I was one of the best students in my class. I wanted to be good again. So, I decided to try. I started to study every day. I didn't like it, but I told myself, I have to do this. I began with simple things. I learned the alphabet and practiced writing basic sentences. I would read words out loud, listen to songs, and ask my younger sister for help. She was better at English than me, and I wasn't ashamed to ask her. One day, our professor gave us a big challenge. We had to memorize a story in English and tell it in front of the class. I was so scared, but I practiced every night. I read the story again and again until I could say it perfectly. Day by day, things got better. I started to understand more during lessons. I wasn't as scared to answer questions anymore. My teachers were very kind. One day, a professor from Germany came to our university. He gave a lecture to students from all grades And at the end, he asked some simple questions. To my surprise, I knew the answer. I raised my hand and gave my answer confidently. Everyone, including the older students, was shocked. The professor smiled and said, "Excellent." I couldn't believe it. I had impressed a German professor with my English. From that moment, I stopped being afraid. Even when I made mistakes, my teachers encouraged me. They would say, "Great effort, Isabella. Keep going." Their kindness gave me confidence. I realized that mistakes are part of learning, and I shouldn't be ashamed of them. Over time, my English improved. I started speaking more, practicing with classmates, and even watching movies without subtitles. Then, something amazing happened. I was chosen to represent my university at an international conference in Thailand. Out of thousands of students, I was one of the few selected. At the conference, I gave a speech in English about world problems in front of people from all over the world. I couldn't believe it. Me, the girl who once hated English, was now speaking it fluently and confidently. After that, my life changed completely. I traveled to countries like Malaysia, the UK, and the USA. I met incredible people, made lifelong friends, and realized how important English is. Today, I work as an IT professional for a global company. My job requires me to communicate with people from different countries every day. And guess what? I do it all in English. Looking back, I can't believe how far I've come. So, if you're struggling with English, let me tell you something. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to make mistakes, but don't give up. If I could learn English, so can you. English is the language of the world. It can open so many doors and give you amazing opportunities. Believe in yourself and keep going. You will be proud of yourself one day.